Hey everybody, I'm really excited to discuss this week's topic about the temporary satisfaction of love. I don't know why, but it really sort of stood out to me this week as opposed to other weeks, and I have some ideas behind that, which is what I wanted to share with you today. Over the past 4 or 5 years, since I really had a downturn in a lot of things, kind of like my physical, educational, and mental health, along with emotional health, came to an abrupt stop, a crash of sorts. I had mental, physical, and mood disorders, along with the large family accident and overtraining, among other things. And since then, I've really struggled to feel, as a default, emotions like joy, compassion, love, happiness, and excitement. All of those things that you'd want to have that are always there. You don't really take them for granted. They always are there. And you appreciate them in the moment, but then you forget about them when they're not there. And sort of how they activate, I think that's the part that a lot of us take for granted. But essentially, I have been pursuing it somewhat vigorously for the past year or so, knowing that it's at the root of a lot of the issues I currently struggle with. And reconnective healing has really enabled me to become aware of that gap and the truth of what is. And that truth is love and the infinite. And something that we brought up this week that I really enjoyed was the parallels between infinity and love. They're both words for something that's immeasurable. And as we were discussing, when you really put a label on it, then you set it in the realm of an experience. And as we all know, there's no experience that is everlasting. It can be a physical health, mental or emotional status, financial balance, relationship, sort of place, whatever it might be. There's no thing in these areas that are untouched by time. And it's similar to the saying of like dissolves like. These are illusions, so time itself, the illusion, will dissolve them. However, the eternity that is love, joy, and the infinite that always exists lie outside of the realm of those experiences. However, there is a temporal portion to love that I wanted to talk about, and something I've been pursuing over the past little while. I've really been pushing to pursue feelings like this again, like love, and I really lost sort of awareness as to what it was, and I'm still sort of regaining my footing. But I've realized why that temporary satisfaction of love is just so difficult to come into contact with. And for me, it's been because that when I frame it as something that I need to acquire, return to through an experience, then it's essentially a way to access something that is already doomed to end because it lies in that experience. So, how have I been able to reconcile that? Well, that understanding has really let a lot of that go, and it's allowed my being to let in that which is that love and joy and give it the patience and space it needs to return to that place within me that resonates the most. And I'm not letting go of that temporary satisfaction of love, but I'm realizing that when it does leave, it doesn't take anything with it. I am still the love and infinite essence of all that is, and I will always enjoy it. Let me know what your thoughts and insights were from this. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I look forward to talking with you all again soon.